Hey guys, welcome to JoJo Cider Reviews and More. I'm JoJo. Today we have a very special review. I'm joined by my good friend Tim and my cousin Marc. Today, I've been wanting to do this review for a long time. It's finally happening. We're going to be reviewing Bud Light. Okay? And this is one of the most classic beers in the United States. It is brewed by Anheuser-Busch out of St. Louis, Missouri. It's 4.2% alcohol by volume. On the bottle it says always brewed using choicest hops, best barley malt, and rice. And this is a trademark. It was introduced in 1982. This was originally introduced to compete with Miller Lite that was introduced in the 70s. And it is originally known as Budweiser Light. And in 1984, they changed the name from Budweiser Light to Bud Light, so there wouldn't be any confusion with Miller Lite. Okay? Not too many IBUs, there's only 6, and it's been one of my favorite beers for a long time. You've had good memories with it too, right, Tim?
Yeah,
You had some in college and just like hanging out with your friends?
all the time.
Yeah, it's a good one. Marc, have you?
It's my favorite beer.
Yeah, of all time?
It is my favorite beer of all time. Hands down.
Smooth, crisp.
Hands down.
Yeah.
And I've known many a beer over many a year. This is
Yep.
my favorite beer.
We've had some good times, played some beer pong in our days, hung out with friends, watched some movies. It's one of those go-to beers. Everyone knows about it. It's just, we had it at parties. We've had so many good times with this beer. And
It's very sessionable.
yes, you can have a lot of them. And so this was actually, back in the day, Anheuser-Busch's flagship beer was Natural Light. But once Bud Light was introduced, it kind of eclipsed Natural Light. And in fact, in 1994, it took over Miller Lite for popularity and sales. So since then, I believe Bud Light has been the highest selling American macro lager. And it's had endorsements with NFL. I think they signed a $1 billion agreement in 2006 to 2010.
$1 billion.
$1 billion, yep. It's had a lot of advertising over the years. Remember Spuds MacKenzie, the dog
yeah. Yep.
from the 80s?
Yep.
Super Bowl commercials. That was really popular. And, it's had a lot of nicknames. Remember?
Bull Terrier, I believe. Suppose because it was a Bull Terrier.
Okay, Bull Terrier. Remember that, Tim?
No.
From like the 80s, yeah.
No.
So we actually, it had a lot of different nicknames too. Remember Superior Drinkability?
Yep.
We went through the whole marketing phase, and I've known it as BLs, it's Bud Lights, So really looking forward to this today, guys.
This is the original flavor, as opposed to like the lime.
Yeah, right. This is the original.
Orange.
There's a Bud Light Lime. The last 10 years or so, I should say, there's been a Bud Light Wheat, I believe, Bud Light Orange recently. So this is the classic though, Bud Light.
Can't
so
wait to crack
yeah,
it.
guys, let's give it
Cannot
a
wait.
crack it open.
Watch the mist. Watch the
Nice. See the
every
smoke
time,
right there?
Every time. You get
Fresh.
the
It's a
smoke,
freshie.
You immediately get a small head. Boom.
Yep.
Popping right there.
Yep. Let's give it a pour here. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh,
About a 2-finger head right here.
oh my God.
Ton of carbonation. You can kind of see carbonation going up to the top of the glass there. Just looking at the beer initially, straw colored. Get that classic American lager, macro lager color.
It's light.
Very light.
Very light.
You can see directly through the glass.
No sediment.
No sediment. Yep. Just totally crisp, clean, straw colored yellow. Looks good, guys. Head is quickly dissipating, but looks like a good beer. Let's go in for the aroma. Yeah, get that clean, crisp, like a rice kind of smell, bready.
Consistency. That's what comes to mind. Consistency.
Yeah.
Whenever you get a Bud Light, it's so consistent. It's
Yeah.
always a Bud Light.
Yeah, you know what? You have so many great memories associated with this. I remember this beer from like the college days, out with friends. And what are you getting in the aroma, Tim?
Definitely get the rice. Yeah.
That rice.
Clean.
Yep. Not really bitter in the smell at all. Like you get that 6 IBUs, very, very low bitterness. Just smells crisp, clean, fresh. So without further ado, guys, salute.
Okay, man.
Yep. Oh, crisp, clean. You get those notes of rice, very low bitterness. You can throw back a lot of these, and you're gonna be fine. 4.2% alcohol. I mean,
My God, I
it's
love
just
these beers.
it's just one of those beers. It's your go-to.
It's good on a warm day.
My God, I
Yeah,
love this
great.
beer.
It's a great summer beer.
It's a good boat drink.
Yep,
Or
yep. Fishing, everything.
Cookout.
Remember, we used to drink a lot of
It's
these
got
fishing.
it's got enough fizz where it gives you like the sparkle, the tingle in your mouth. It's lively. It's bright.
Yep.
It's crisp.
Yep. Crisp, clean.
I believe personally
Yeah.
that it is the perfect light beer for a person who's not a beer,
It's a
particularly
good
beer connoisseur.
intro beer. Good
I've
intro
had
beer.
Miller Lite, I've had Coors Light, I've had Busch Light, many a time.
Natural light.
What I keep coming back to is the Bud Light.
This is your go-to.
Crisp, clean, refreshing. I don't feel heavy.
Mouth feels very light.
Very
You
light.
guys, not too much lacing, but just a good-looking beer. Still got a lot of bubbles coming to the top, guys. A lot of carbonation.
It's kind of the gold standard of like light beer.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's like, what's more American than Bud Light, other than possibly Budweiser? You know what I mean? This is like right up there. This is
But
America
even,
in a glass.
Even Budweiser, that's a heavy beer.
Yeah.
When you drink that beer, you feel that beer. It settles in your gut, weighs you down a little
It's more
bit.
carbonated.
It's more
It feels-
carbonated.
feels
more of a bite,
It's-
more
it's- but
flavor,
it's richer.
fuller. Yeah.
It's fuller, it's richer. Bud Light, you can drink these all day, any day. This is the perfect beach beer.
Chilling with your friends. It's just, again, we have so many memories attached to this beer. Just it's one of our. It's always been one of our favorites. Really enjoyed it. Sessionable.
Yeah.
Throw a lot of these back and you'll be fine.
I would go so far as to say I don't know a more sessionable beer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know a more sessionable
Besides
beer.
the lime, maybe the lime.
The lime. We were gonna review that in the future because
Yeah.
See, there's
I'm a
too
fan
much.
of-
See, for me personally, sorry to interrupt. There's too much flavor there with the lime. It interrupts.
Yeah.
It interrupts the experience.
I got you. Just want to get straight to the punch.
If
you
you
want
want to do if you want to do me personally, when I drink beer, maybe I want to catch a buzz. Is that a sin? Maybe. But
No,
if I'm
it's not.
if I want an easy buzz, I go Bud Light
Bud Light.
all day.
It's the way to go. All right, guys. So I usually score the beer 0 to 100 by the style. So if you're judging it just by an American macro lager, what would you do? What would you score it as? 0 to 100. Figure skating rules if you want to go by decimal. So, Mark, you want to go first?
Mhm.
Yep. Oh,
Wow.
nice. He's liking it.
100.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. So
100.
for this style,
100.
world class.
Hands down, my favorite beer.
All right, there's Timber.
97.
Very good score. Let me go one more sip. This is really good. I'm going to 98 out of 100. This is a solid A+. Can't go wrong with it, guys. It's one of my favorite beers. These two guys in particular, I've had great memories. My best friend Dave, too, who's not in this video, sorry to say. You can see him over there.
But he's sitting right over
He's
there.
sitting right over there if you want to make a last-minute cameo.
Some memories maybe you forgot. But
Yeah. All
good
right.
memories nonetheless.
Great times, though, guys, over the years with this beer. Can't go wrong. Highly recommend it. And thank you, Mark and Tim, for joining this review, this trio review. I really appreciate it. Guys, check out my Instagram as well, JoJo Cider Reviews and more, and I really appreciate
If you don't
all
know
my
this guy
subscribers.
personally, he's an awesome guy.
Thanks, brah.
You want to know him personally. This guy is the best.
Thanks, brah. Love you, man.
Love you, man.
This is what the Bud Light will do.
Love you, brah.
Yeah.
Great, guys. Till next time, guys. Salute.